2020. Hey guys, Omar here. Happy New Year. Come on, bring it in. The start of a new year is always exciting. People have goals, workout goals, diet goals, photography goals that don't ever pan out. And a popular photography New Year's resolution is to shoot one photograph a day. There's like 365 projects. There's 52, do a portrait a week kind of project. And those are great, but it becomes kind of like homework and a lot of us lose steam. So I want to give you sort of what I'm working on and maybe it will, spark something in you. I always love to do that. So for 2019, I made a book. Look how huge this thing is. You got to see how big this book is. Look at this. Look at this paper. Look at that. Look at that. All these photographs in here. And, my plan around December was to give my wife a book called Our Life's Work. And it basically is photographs of our kids that are not the traditional photographs. But we always take photographs of people and portraits and family and friends of everyone looking in camera. And that's how it was originally done in like 1880. Everyone looking in camera. And I feel when I was making this book that I always default to that. And there's so many photographs of my kids in these beautiful locations and beautiful backdrops, or even just home, where they're camera aware or they're looking at me. They're looking at the viewer of the photograph. The New Year's resolution is to take more photojournalistic, street photography style photographs of the people I love. Now, what does that mean? This is capturing moments of your family, doing things in the home, or just being, or even just using their environment, using shapes. And they don't even have to be prominent in the picture. We know what what your family and your friends look like. They don't need to be the prominent or main part of your photograph. They could just be an accessory piece to a photograph. So I think one of my goals this year is to think about capturing my family and friends in that way. Now, the inspiration for this style of photography, which I love, is of course street photography, but also another book I worked on. This is called The Obama, The Intimate Portrait. I didn't work on this book, but Pete Souza did. And if you go through this book, Obama's rarely, of course, looking at camera because he kind of was a fly on the wall, photographing behind the scenes. And that's what I tried to do in this book, is show kind of the kids behind the scenes and not your traditional photographs. And so a lot of these photographs, when you flip through them, it's not what we usually see on Facebook or Instagram. Family, people hugging, people taking selfies. And so maybe you can start collecting the work you've done in the past and putting it together. It's important that you print it at the end, because showing a collection of work is just great to flip through and see kind of a theme. And also a left-right page symmetry thing. For example, this picture here, my kids are dancing in the rain. You don't see their faces, do you? And here running through the vineyards of Italy. And this is Puerto Rico in the rain here. But here you can see that these two photographs kind of work together. They work well together. And I printed the book from an Australian company called Milk, not sponsored by. But the sheer number of pages in this really, I wanted it to be a quality, by the way, I made all the photographs black and white. And so the entire book is black and white, to have like a cohesive theme. And so that's something else you can do. You can make your entire book black and white just to have the theme be cohesive. But make it a New Year's resolution to make a book at the end. I think that really will make you happy. Instead of these 52 and these 365, they don't work. Forget those. Just do better photography as opposed to more photography. All right, do you have any photography goals? Leave them below. Maybe we could steal them too, just like you're stealing this idea. All right, I'll see you guys next time.